Welcome to the Busted Knuckle Rides channel. Today we had the pleasure to bring you through the Beartooth Pass. This is an amazing ride. It was my second time going through this area. Starts off in Red Lodge, Montana. It's a charming little town based at the base of the Beartooth Mountains. So it's also known for its scenic beauty and outdoor activities. It's got a population of about 2,257 people. And it has a lot to see for a small town. So if you're in the area, definitely worth spending a night, checking out its local cuisine, and brewery as well was amazing. Once you leave town, the scenery quickly changes. There's a point where the pavement no longer feels like just a road, but a ribbon weaving through the clouds. And at that point, you realize you're starting the Beartooth Pass. Riding a motorcycle here isn't just transportation, it's transformation. From Red Lodge, it's 68 miles of pure alpine ascent to Cook City, but the first test is the climb. Within minutes of leaving Red Lodge, the road tilts upward with sharp, unforgiving hairpin after hairpin turns. The smell of pine fills the air, and every turn reveals another layer of wilderness. Below, the valley stretches like a painting you're steadily climbing out of. The wind whips at your jacket, tugging like it wants to remind you, this is wild country. No guardrails and spots, just granite, sky, and willpower. And another thing, watch for rocks on the roads. These hills do seem to let some go and does come into its traffic lane. So keep an eye out at all times. Try not to just look at the scenery, but also keep an eye on the roads. And these hairpin turns are hairpin. The Beartooth Pass Road was completed in 1936. The road was originally built as a route to connect Red Lodge to Yellowstone National Park. If you haven't already ridden the Beartooth Pass, this should be on your bucket list route for motorcyclers, RVers, and anybody that's doing road trips. But do be aware, I did smell a lot of burning brakes from RVs coming down the hills, so make sure your vehicles are in good shape and you have good brakes before doing this trip. Some other considerations riders need to be prepared for is the rapid weather changes that happen in the Beartooth Pass. Sometimes even snow in the summer and thin air at the higher altitude. So be aware of that and be prepared. I tried heading out into the Beartooth Pass in 2024 only to get turned around by heavy rain and winds. And we went and dried our clothes out, waited about an hour, and the sun came out and we had a great ride through the pass. So just be aware and be prepared for very fast weather changing conditions, especially when you get up top. So check the weather before you ride. After a climb that never seems to end, once you get up to the top, the tree line disappears. Then you realize it's not quite the top yet, and you just keep going and going and going. Up here, over 10,000 feet, it feels like riding on the spine of the earth. Snow still clings to the shoulders of the road in the middle of the summer. The air is thin and crisp. Every breath feels earned. Every mile demands respect. The views. My God, the views. Jagged peaks stretched out in every direction. Alpine lakes sparkle below, tiny and impossibly blue. Glaciers whisper from a distance, and for a moment at a time, there's no one else. Just you, the machine, and the mountain. This isn't just a ride, it's a passage. The Beartooth doesn't hand out easy victories. It demands presence. It rewards patience, and it reminds you, with every corner and climb, that the journey is more than the destination. Once you reach the top, you stop, not because you're tired, but because it's impossible not to. There's silence up here, heavy and sacred. Only the ticking of the engine cooling and the distant cry of hawks. As the descent begins towards Cook City, the road winds back into green, lush meadows, wildflowers, the beginnings of Yellowstone country. And then you realize you've just ridden through one of the most awe-inspiring stretches of asphalt in America. As I wind down the mountain, my mind thinks about, this is the most beautiful place. Is there any other place quite like the Beartooth Pass? When can I come back and do it again? Or should I just turn around and start all over and see it from a different direction? On your way down the mountain as well, don't forget to stop in at the Top of the World store. It's a great place to have a rest and always meet some new friends. As the Beartooth Pass journey comes to an end, it will bring you into Cook City, Montana, which is a tiny, rugged mountain town nestled just outside of the northeast entrance of the Yellowstone National Park, and it's one of the most unique places in the American West. Thanks for coming along on this journey today. If you liked the video or found it helpful, please consider subscribing, sharing, and commenting. Be sure to follow the Busted Knuckle Rides YouTube channel to hopefully see more videos like this.